In a world driven by social expectations and group dynamics, most people operate within well-defined frameworks. Extroverts seek attention and thrive in social interactions, while introverts prefer quieter, more personal settings. Sigma males, however, break this mold entirely. They are independent thinkers who live by their own rules, unconcerned with fitting into societal norms or labels. Often described as lone wolves, Sigma males value authenticity over pretense and substance over appearances. Their behaviors can seem strange, even baffling to those who operate on a more conventional wavelength. But every action they take is rooted in a deep, internal logic, driven by self-awareness and intentionality. Their seeming oddities are not quirks for the sake of being different. They are practical, purposeful, and aligned with their unique worldview. Here are 10 behaviors that others find odd about Sigma males, explained through the lens of their distinctive mindset. 1. They don't react well to praise. Most people enjoy compliments or recognition. It boosts their ego, validates their efforts, and feels good. But Sigma males often respond differently to praise. It's not that they're ungrateful or don't appreciate kind words. They simply don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. Compliments might even feel unnecessary or insincere to them. When someone acknowledges their achievements, they may deflect with a quick remark or change the subject entirely. For them, it's less about rudeness and more about the irrelevance of external opinions to their sense of self-worth. While others bask in recognition, Sigma males are often uncomfortable with public praise, preferring to focus on the work itself rather than accolades. They view compliments as just someone's opinion, which neither adds to nor detracts from their own understanding of their achievements. What's particularly striking is their ability to accept criticism more readily than praise. They process negative feedback carefully, using it for self-improvement, while positive recognition often goes unacknowledged. This behavior may seem backward to most, but in their mind, it makes perfect sense. 2. They avoid fuss around their birthday. For many, birthdays are a highlight of the year, full of attention, well wishes, and celebrations. Sigma males, however, don't see it this way. To them, making a big deal out of an event that happens annually feels unnecessary. While others count down to their birthday, they often keep the date to themselves. It's not about being antisocial or disliking celebrations. They simply don't see the point of seeking attention for something as ordinary as another year of life. When others discover it's their birthday, they may quietly thank them for their well wishes and quickly move the conversation along. Unlike the typical birthday circus involving social media posts, parties, and widespread announcements, Sigma males prefer understated acknowledgments, valuing authenticity over spectacle. This preference for simplicity often confuses others, who may even take it personally. But for Sigma males, a quiet celebration with close friends is far more meaningful than receiving 100 forced happy birthday messages prompted by a Facebook reminder. Birthdays are just another day to them, best spent focusing on what truly matters. 3. They leave parties without saying goodbye. The Irish goodbye, the French exit, or the silent departure, whatever you call it, it's a classic Sigma male move. One moment they're present at a party, the next they've vanished without a word. Social norms dictate saying proper goodbyes, thanking the host, and bidding farewell to guests. However, Sigma males see things differently. To them, goodbyes often turn into prolonged social obligations filled with explanations, persuasion to stay longer, and hollow promises to meet again soon. Instead, they prioritize efficiency over social convention. When they feel they've had enough, they leave quietly and without fanfare. Initially, this behavior can come across as rude or confusing, but over time, others often come to appreciate the simplicity. Some even envy the courage to make an unceremonious exit. While others get tangled in the endless loop of goodbyes, Sigma males send a thank you message the following day, showing appreciation without enduring the extended social ceremony. For them, avoiding unnecessary attention is just a more natural way to leave. 4. They seem to know what you're thinking. Conversations with Sigma males can feel unnervingly insightful, as if they're reading your mind. It's not magic, it's simply the result of careful observation. While others focus on what's being said, Sigma males pick up on subtle, often overlooked cues. A slight hesitation before answering, a polite smile that doesn't reach the eyes, or a shift in body language when certain topics arise. Years of watching human behavior from the sidelines have honed their ability to spot patterns. They notice what others miss, and this allows them to intuit things about you that you didn't realize were visible. They may ask questions that cut to the heart of your concerns, or make comments that reveal they've picked up on something you thought you were hiding. What's surprising is how they use this ability. Instead of exploiting their insights, they often keep them to themselves, quietly adjusting their behavior based on what they observe. To them, it's like watching a movie with subtitles while everyone else sees only the images. They're not trying to read your mind. They've simply learned to notice the details others overlook. 5. They don't retaliate when challenged. Most people, when challenged, feel an instinctive need to defend themselves or prove their worth. Sigma males, however, remain unfazed. When someone questions their abilities, criticizes their intelligence, or doubts their skills, they don't rush to respond. Instead, they may offer a slight nod, a small smile, or no reaction at all, continuing as if nothing was said. Their indifference often provokes others to push harder for a reaction, but Sigma males remain detached. This isn't due to a lack of competitiveness, they simply choose their battles wisely. They focus their energy on challenges that matter to their personal growth, rather than trying to prove themselves to others. They've realized that if you're truly skilled or confident, there's no need to demonstrate it on command. 6. They don't care about social media presence. A Sigma male's social media profile often looks like a ghost town. There are no carefully curated posts, daily updates, or attention-seeking highlights. If they have accounts at all, they're sparse, featuring perhaps an outdated profile picture or minimal activity. While others treat social media like a second job, editing photos, crafting captions, and timing posts for engagement, Sigma males focus on real-life experiences. At gatherings, they're immersed in the moment rather than documenting it for likes. They don't measure their worth through online metrics or seek validation from social media interactions. Their friends might tag them in posts or send content, only to realize it goes unnoticed. For Sigma males, life happens offline. They prefer direct communication over digital broadcasts and genuine memories over curated highlights. 7. They cut people off without a second thought. When Sigma males remove someone from their lives, it might seem sudden and cold. Yet these decisions are rarely impulsive. They don't cut people off over minor disagreements or single mistakes. Instead, their actions follow a clear pattern: repeated disrespect, manipulation, or betrayal. Once they've decided enough is enough, there's no drama, confrontation, or explanation, just a quiet exit. They give chances but don't tolerate recurring patterns of harmful behavior. This no-nonsense approach often confuses those accustomed to drawn-out fallouts. But for Sigma males, clean breaks heal better than messy ones. Their philosophy is straightforward. If someone repeatedly shows you who they are, believe them. Cutting ties isn't about revenge, it's about protecting their well-being and enforcing boundaries. For Sigma males, the quietest exit is often the most powerful. 8. They struggle with small talk. Small talk may be the glue that holds many social interactions together, but for Sigma males, it feels like a waste of time. While others view it as a necessary step to establish rapport, Sigma males find it shallow and unstimulating. They're not inherently antisocial, they just prefer conversations that offer genuine value, whether intellectual, emotional, or practical. When someone engages them with surface-level topics like the weather, celebrity gossip, or fleeting trends, their responses might come off as curt or disinterested. It's not because they're trying to be rude, it's because their minds naturally gravitate toward more meaningful discussions. They want to explore ideas, question assumptions, and delve into topics that matter on a deeper level. This discomfort with small talk can make social situations awkward, especially with acquaintances or strangers. However, when a conversation shifts to something substantive: philosophy, personal growth, or shared passions, the Sigma male becomes fully engaged. Their aversion to small talk is not about arrogance, but about prioritizing depth and connection over superficiality. It's their way of seeking authenticity in a world full of facades. 9. They're unpredictable in group dynamics. Group dynamics are often defined by predictable roles. Leaders guide, followers support, and everyone else fits somewhere in between. Sigma males, however, refuse to be boxed into any single role. They move fluidly between leadership, support, and observation, depending on the situation. This unpredictability often leaves others unsure of what to expect. In one scenario, a Sigma male might step forward to lead with quiet confidence, offering innovative ideas or solutions. In another, they may sit back and observe, seemingly disengaged. Their actions are not based on a desire for recognition or power, but on efficiency and necessity. If they feel their input would add value, they contribute. If they believe the situation is under control without them, they let others take the reins. This adaptability is a reflection of their self-sufficiency and situational awareness. While some might see it as inconsistency, It's actually a hallmark of their ability to read the room and act accordingly. They have no desire to dominate or conform to expectations. Instead, they seek balance and efficiency in group settings. This flexibility, though confusing to others, allows them to thrive in diverse environments. 10. They prioritize solitude without guilt. For many people, being alone can feel uncomfortable, even lonely. Society often encourages constant connection, portraying solitude as something to avoid. Sigma males, however, not only embrace solitude, they thrive in it. For them, alone time isn't just a preference. It's a necessity for recharging, reflecting, and maintaining balance. During these periods of solitude, they engage in deep thinking, explore their creative pursuits, or simply enjoy their own company. This isn't about avoiding others, but about creating a space where they can operate at their best. While extroverts draw energy from social interactions and introverts recharge in quiet company, Sigma males find energy in being completely alone. It's their way of resetting and staying in tune with their inner world. Their love for solitude often confuses others, who may interpret it as aloofness or antisocial behavior. Friends and family might worry that they're isolating themselves, but in reality, Sigma males return from their solitary periods with renewed focus and clarity. For them, solitude isn't a sign of withdrawal. It's a deliberate choice to prioritize mental and emotional health in a world that often demands constant engagement. So in conclusion, at first glance, the behaviors of Sigma males can seem puzzling, even alien, to those accustomed to conventional social norms. Their rejection of small talk, fluid roles in group dynamics, and unapologetic embrace of solitude are just a few examples of how they defy expectations. Yet these actions stem from a deeply rooted internal logic that prioritizes authenticity, independence, and intentionality. Sigma males remind us that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to life. Their unique perspective offers a refreshing alternative to conformity, emphasizing the importance of self-reliance and introspection. By understanding their behaviors, we not only gain insight into their world, but also learn valuable lessons about embracing individuality and living life on our own terms. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.